So first of all, we know that if y is equal to minus 1 over 2x, the graph will be on the second and the fourth quadrant. Is something like this. Then what happened if we plus 3 on the bottom here, which is the denominator? So the vertical asymptote will change. So if we put 2x plus 3 is equal to 0, because 1 cannot divide by 0, so we find the vertical asymptote. So 2x is equal to negative 3, x equal minus 1.5. So I divide by 2 on both sides. So the asymptote, vertical asymptote, will be minus 1.5. Minus 1.5. So the graph will be like this. There you go. And then remember, y is equal to 4 minus 1 over 2x plus 3 is exactly the same as, right, 1 minus 1 over 2x plus 3 at 4. So that's what that meant. So therefore, the graph is moved 4 units up. In another word, the horizontal asymptote is moved 4 units up. So the graph will be like this. Something like that, okay? So to sketch properly, so we find X intercepts, Y intercepts. We already have vertical or horizontal asymptote. So to find Y intercepts, when x is equal to 0. So when x is equal to 0, y is equal to 4 minus 1 over 2 times 0 is 0. So 0 plus 3 is 3. So that is equal to 3 and 2/3. That is the y-intercept. To find x-intercepts, that is when y is equal to 0. So when y is equal to 0, so this means that 0 is equal to 4 minus 1 over 2x plus 3. So I move this to the left, so it becomes positive. So that is 1 over 2x plus 3 is equal to 4. 4 is just like 4 over 1. Then I do cross multiply. So 1 times 1 is 1. And then 4 times 2x plus 3. So just expanding the bracket. So 1 is equal to 8x. And then 4 times 3 is 12. So plus 12. So move the 12 on the left. So that becomes minus 11 is equal to 8x. I divide this by 8. Divide this by 8. This cancel out. So therefore, x is equal to negative 1 and 3/8. That is x-intercept. So we know that vertical asymptote is x is different from negative 1.5. So I can just graph it now. So we just label horizontal and vertical asymptote first. So the vertical asymptote is minus 1.5. So just label this first. Negative 1.5. And the horizontal asymptote is 4. So which is here. So y is equal to 4. So now to sketch this, so x-intercept is 1 and 3/8. So, and the y-intercept is 3 and 2/3. So the graph's something like this. So this is 3 and 2/3 and negative 1 and 3/8. And of course, we must put an arrow. And then for the second quadrant, like that. There you go. So this is y is equal to 4 minus 1 over 2x plus 3. Please stop the video and try this one yourself. So first of all, okay, we can just find y-intercept first. So y-intercepts is when x is equal to 0. So when x is equal to 0, that means 1 minus 3 over 2, so which is equal to negative a half. So now to find x-intercepts, that is when y is equal to 0. So that is 0 equal 1 minus 3 over x plus 2. So I move this on this side, become positive. So 3 over x plus 2 is equal to 1. Then I times x plus 2 on both sides. So this become 3 is equal to 1 times x plus 2 is x plus 2. So minus 2 on both sides, 1 is equal to x. So therefore, x is equal to 1. This is the x-intercept, and y-intercept is a half. And we know that the vertical asymptote is x is equal to minus 2. So horizontal asymptote is y is equal to 1. That is the horizontal asymptote. To get this, so I just label vertical and horizontal asymptote first. So vertical asymptote is when x is equal to minus 2. So negative 2 is here. And then y is equal to 1. So I just draw a dotted line for y is equal to 1. And then x-intercept is 1 and y-intercept is negative a half. So the graph will be something like this. So this is negative a half and this is 1. And for the second quadrant, so it is the reflections. So we just do this. That is y is equal to 1 minus 3 over x plus 2. Thank you so much for watching.